Hey guys, Preston here. So today I just wanted to show y'all this and talk about it a little bit. This is my Victorinox Swisstool Spirit X. Just a fun fact, this is the multi-tool that Zachary Fowler brought on. I think it was season 3 of History Channel's Alone show. But I didn't know about that until Jimmy just told me the other day. Kind of blew my mind. But I've had this since Christmas. Today is, I think, the 4th of June. And yeah, it's an interesting tool, and for me, I was originally wanting it for an EDC item, but that didn't end up really working out too well for me, mainly just because I didn't use it a ton. So I didn't incorporate it into my EDC like I thought I would. But I don't know, it's a good tool for something else. So I keep this with my flight school stuff. Just drop that in there because I want to keep a multi-tool on me while I'm on the plane. And on solo flights and stuff, sometimes you'll just see a screw loose somewhere, you need to tighten it, or you know, the radio wires and stuff start to come loose and you gotta tighten them down and whatnot. There's just little things here and there. Multi-tool is useful for a lot of things in the plane. You know, everything's a flathead or a Phillips head screwdriver or something you can grab with pliers. So yeah, but guys, I'm gonna take you in and show you up close what this guy looks like. And yeah, so this is my first time using this tripod here to try to film some stuff, so I can actually use the good side of my phone camera here, the forward-facing camera, and just a little bit better quality in general. I'm real happy about it, and I can kind of show you the details up close. But anyway, it comes with this leather sheath, which has been holding up good. I did carry it for a few months straight, every single day, and or almost every single day, and it held up pretty great. Now we've got Velcro right here. Not the biggest fan of the Velcro, you know, but it doesn't jiggle is very bad, you know. It's a little bit loose in there. Not too bad though. I mean, you can see it's pretty close fit. But Velcro can get worn out over time, and eventually you might have to replace it or modify it, you know. So not the greatest in that sense, but the case is pretty good. Simple, nice flush tight belt loop, whatever that is. You know, some good rivets over the stitching, whatnot. This is metal, actually, just so y'all know, not plastic. It's a good quality little holster there. So onto the tool itself. You can see Victorinox clearly there, clearly there. My favorite thing about this is that we have tools that can be accessed while it's closed. A Leatherman, you gotta bust it open to open up the tools that are on the inside of it. And this guy, all the tools are accessible from the outside. So right here we've got our scissors. And the best thing is that every tool on this locks. Now sometimes there's a little bit of jiggle. You can't even really see it. But there's a tiny bit of jiggle in the locking mechanism itself. But really it doesn't matter too much. These are good scissors, very smooth, and a little thicker, better quality than the scissors on a normal Swiss Army knife. Right here we have our a little small flathead screwdriver, nothing too special. Also, that locks too, and we've got our little spring bars right there for every tool. We have our Phillips head right here. That one is rock solid. Just a nice, thick, beefy, good Phillips head. Now I'm kind of questioning, like, how much torque can this guy take this way, you know? But probably if it's a Phillips head screw that fits onto this tip here, it's probably not going to be too hard to turn it, you know. But that's nice and solid. Next guy right here, we got our, it's still another little flathead there, but our can opener, and it is sharpened. Not super sharp, but sharp enough to help it get through a can. And then right here is our file. Now this is an awesome, very aggressive file. Nice, really sharp teeth, and I have used it a bit actually. Different things. This side is a little less aggressive than this side, you know, so it's kind of varying. And then this right here could be actually used as a very fine wood or metal saw. So yeah, it's just a good file in general. Other side, we've got a saw, and this is a very aggressive saw. It's sometimes hard to start cuts with it. You just gotta use very light pressure, and once you get it going, I mean, this just eats through wood really nicely. It's a very, very, very sharp spine. Now, I don't know if I have a ferro rod laying around anywhere over here. I think I do. Oh yes. Here we go. So this will throw good sparks. You see what I'm talking about? Which is really good for any bushcraft scenario. You know, just having something like that that's sharp to scrape off those nice, huge, massive sparks with it. Burning my desk. But yeah, anyway, great saw, nice sharp spine on that. We've got our awl right here with a blunt tip, but it still works fine. I was actually testing it out on a little piece of leather over here, just playing with it, puncturing holes just to mess around. And these are perfect. These are perfect for stitching up things. You know, it's still tight, not too big. So yeah, good awl on that with a little hook, and I never really learned what that was for. It doesn't matter too much to me though. Then over here we got our big flathead. He has a big thick one, right? And bottle opener. So yeah, that is actually pretty useful in different situations. Here we have our chisel, which is actually very sharp. Won't cut paper or anything, but it's still a very sharp chisel, which will work well. And your wire strippers. It takes a little skill to strip wire sometimes. I mean, I always suck at it, you know, but it's there, and it's another kind of blade for carving different things if you need to, and finishing off corners when you're carving different stuff. And then we've got just our normal blade. Now, I will say, I'm impressed at this blade. I mean, they ground it well, no recurve action going on down here. We have a good sharpening toil, very abrupt plunge grind. It gets very thin behind the edge, like very thin. If I could get the thing to focus. So, yeah, that's a super slicey blade. Just a great blade. Now the steel is probably not as great as, you know, a lot of EDC knives, but and it's also mirror finished and gets kind of scratched up. But you just gotta accept that. But overall, great blade. And again, every tool locks on here, and every tool has a tiny bit of play from the lock. But and to unlock every one of these tools when they're locked open, you just pull that. Boom. Now onto the pliers here, and just the design of this guy. It's a very attractive multi-tool, in my opinion. I love the shape. A lot of tools that keep going straight, they don't have this curve in them. So in this one, you can get better grip when you're really bearing down on something than you can with one of the ones that has like a Leatherman wave that keeps coming out straight like this. Because then your hand wants to slide up, like right here. Your hand wants to slide up on it. Down here on the end though, since it comes down to more flat angles, it's easier to grab that and manhandle it. So that's a nice feature, and it leaves room for your finger to fit in there for operating it, you know. And we got our wire clippers right there with a little bit of indent for stripping small wires. Nice and grippy, a little sharp. The tip, let me try to get the camera focused in closer on this guy. There we go. The tip up here, nope, that didn't work out too well. A little bit rough, I will say, on the tip. Not perfect. Could have been better. I could take a sharpening stone and hit that end, and that'll help out. But it's a bit rough. Overall, though, pretty solid and pretty smooth. So yeah, and then also I like how, or looking inside here, you can see this tab right here, which is also the spring bar. You close it up, that's where the front of the pliers hit. And when you snap it closed, nice and satisfying. So yeah guys, overall I'm just really liking this multi-tool. It's good quality. Almost everything on here is useful. The layout is pretty nice, easy to feel. I mean, you can feel that that's the file, which means if you flip it over, you've got your knife. And a sharp spine on that, you can feel that. But none of it's too sharp. You're not going to hurt yourself anywhere on here while it's closed up. So, yeah, overall, locking mechanism is brilliant. They did a good job designing this whole thing. And it's just an attractive multi-tool that's comfortable, easy to use. And I just feel like it's going to last. So, I really like it, guys. But there's not much else to say. I mean, it's simple as that. I mean, I could tell you how the tools hold up over a few years, but I haven't had it for a few years. I just wanted to talk about the design of it, really, and show y'all what it is. And personally, I think this is a better EDC option than the Leatherman Wave. Now, the Leatherman Wave has the one-hand opening blade with the liner lock that you can close it with. In fact, a lot of the tools on the outside of it are that way. But to get to the interior tools, you gotta open the whole thing up, which is annoying. But overall, guys, good design. How it keeps on darkening out the camera from the glare. Sorry about that. But it's a good design, well made, it looks like, and just great fit and finish. It's pretty much flawless. So yeah, I really recommend this. It's a good quality tool, and for me, I like to have good quality stuff. Even if it's something I don't use a ton, I want it to be good quality. Hopefully I can pass down all the stuff I have to my kids when I'm older, you know? So, yeah. But guys, that's the Victorinox Swisstool Spirit X multi-tool. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a wonderful rest of your day.